決めていたはずなのに、変わることのない景色に目をそらしてた。小さな雪が欲しくてうつむいた。白い眩しさだけに焦がれてた。夏をかき綴るノートの終わりが近づいてくる。やがて訪れる日にはせめて笑顔のままで手を振りたくて、歩き続けることでしか届かないものがあるよ。今も温かな手のぬくもりを探し続けている。いくつもの優しさを繋いでもたどり着けないから、今も何度でも僕は夏の面影を振り返るよ。好きだけどまだ言えないの。
兄さんはいなくならないって証明して。代償もなく願いを叶えられることなんてありえない。いずれ去る時には必ず言霊で心をねじ曲げることになる。あなたは今何色ですか？知らない。
まばゆく揺れる草原を命の歌だと教えてくれた君は、名前を呼んだことさえも気づかないくらいに遠くを見つめていた。ささやかな願いも風にまとい続けて、僕は追い越していく星の瞬きを探してた。ずっと抱きしめていたいくつもの言葉が黄昏に消えたとしてもそばにいるよ。一つずつ文字を忘れず並べて待つから、幾億の果て約束は風の中に。桜舞う夜にも一度夢を見よう。現実を脱ぎ捨て花になろう。遥かな風のささやき耳を澄ませば
Hello, and welcome back to Anemone. We're gonna continue our read-through of Aino's route. It's Asa. Ohayo? Did Sumiri wake you? Oh, you mean it should be Rika.
兄さんが起きている。
Sumiri woke me up.
あらら。
Sumiri chirps happily. However, Rika's expression is set as stone.
すみれ、なぜ私より先に兄さんを起こすんですか。あらら。
Huh? Why are you angry about that?
すみれのせいで兄さんの起き抜けの顔を見逃しました。
Is that really something you want to see that badly?
当然です。兄さんの眠そうにまぶたを開く時のどこを見ているかわからない薄めの瞬間、あれはまさに悟りを開いたブッダの姿そのものです。
Whether it's a Nirvana painting or the Buddha, Rika seems to be starting a new religion. Next time I wake up, I'll make sure to open my eyes wide.
どうですか。
Yeah, wide.
宇宙開闢を体現しようという強い意志を感じました。
The Big Bang.
創造心、麦、兄さんご立派です。
I am being deified more and more. Anyway, it's time to head to Meguruyai and look for requests. Today is day 16, and we are doing Fumiya. A heart-pounding game of tag will be held. If you wish to participate or would like to volunteer to help, please contact Onomichi. Fumiya-san, this is...
手伝ってくれるの？
You're jumping to conclusions. What would you do if you were a participant?
麦くんなら手伝ってくれる方だと思ったから。
Well, I guess helping is fine, but when is this?
今日よ。
Today?
そうなんだよ。ただ困ったことになってて。
Like, not enough people are gathering?
それはそこそこ集まってるんだけど。
What? But?
ルールを決めてなくてね。
Why are you telling me that on the day of the event?
まあ鬼ごっこは鬼ごっこだからそのまんまでいいかなって思ってたんだけど。
Then, where's the heart-pounding part?
何かしらルールが必要だよね。やっぱり。
For once, Fumiya-san was being quite careless. Did you really not think of any rules at all?
一応は考えていたのよ。男グループが鬼役で女の子が逃げる役ね。男の子は自然と気になる子を追いかけることになると思うし、それで捕まえることができたらカップル成立。
Being chased by a boy you aren't even close with, isn't that just terrifying?
そのドキドキが恋に転じることもあるかもって思ったんだけど。
What kind of logic is that? Besides, there'll be a huge disparity between the girls being chased by multiple boys and girls who aren't chased at all. The position of the girls to scream and run away, only never to be chased by anyone, would be... That said, the boys can't exactly chase someone who isn't interested in them either, since they're supposed to become a couple if they catch them.
なるほど。それはあまりよろしくない格差ね。じゃあ逆にする？女の子が男の子を追いかけるっていう。
それは from a woman's perspective, wouldn't it be a bit too blatant to chase a man you're interested in? It might feel a bit, unladylike.
そういうものかな。
You understand a woman's heart better than I do, Fumiya-san. If you were playing tag with men and women, would you chase a man you liked?
はばかられるね。そうなるとなかなかいいルールが浮かばないね。鬼ごっこという趣旨が間違いだった。当日になって気づいてはいけないことに気づいちゃった。
How about something like this? Keep the original premise of a woman running and a man chasing. We'll have the women wear an oni mask.
逃げる方が鬼の仮面？
Well, it's a bit backwards, but since it's a game of tag. By the way, if you're not familiar with the Japanese word for tag in Japanese, part of it has the word oni. And if you remember Summer Pockets, if you read Shiki's route, you would remember that. But anyway.
つまり捕まえてみないと誰かわからないってことね。
Even if they aren't exactly your type, there's nothing you can do about it. But things like that might even be a kind of destiny.
運命。そうだね。
And no one knows who it is, then maybe it won't create such a disparity.
まあ不安は残るけど時間もない。それで行こう。
Hi. Quite a crowd has gathered. About 10 women have gathered in the plaza. It seems like a perfect number for a game of tag.
鬼ごっこか。やるぜ。
あ、川瀬くんが来てるんだ。彼本当に鬼ごっこは強いのよ。去年あった鬼ごっこ大会でぶっちぎりに優勝してね。
There was a tournament like that?
川瀬くんが女の子を簡単に捕まえちゃいそう。
タッチタッチタッチ。すべて俺のものだ。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd be more interested with the game of tag itself than what's the point? It's a scene from hell. Why don't you just throw him into a group that's running?
女の子が逃げるんだよ。
My hair is long, so I'll wear an oni mask. People might not recognize me.
なるほど。わからないかな。
Their hair is long, so okay.
それで行こう。
Kawase-kun, could you wear this? Oh, okay. His hair is long, so if he wears an oni mask, people might not recognize him. Okay. Give me a second. Wait, I had to pause, so I have to go back. Okay, this fixed the the thing. Kawase's hair is long, so if he wears an oni mask, no one will recognize
な
him.
るほど。わからないかな。それで行こう。
Now I don't know if it fixed the other issues. I'm having it proactively scanned for similar issues right now. Anyway, Kawase-kun, can you wear this?
なんだ？鬼のお面？これをつけて追いかけろと？
No, you wear this and run.
逃げる。鬼の仮面をつけて？何やらあべこべだな。
Yeah, I want to entrust you with being the leader of the running Oni. The leader of the girls who are running in other masks.
女の子たちのリーダー。
You'll use your speed to create a distraction and protect them.
俺のスピードで守る。いいだろう。
今日はお集まりいただきありがとうございます。それではドキドキ鬼ごっこを開始します。鬼役の皆さんは鬼の仮面をかぶって逃げる人たちを捕まえてください。捕まった方は仮面を外して用意されたテラスの方へ移動してトークタイムとなります。
Talk time.
おい、考えてみるとおかしくないか。 俺は誰も捕まえられないから誰ともトークできないんじゃ。
Yeah. Basically, he doesn't even get to date anyone. That's true. But I planned it this way with you in mind.
俺を思っ
He's so easy. You're not very good at talking to people, are you?
苦手だ。
It's over. In that case, use that running of yours to charm everyone. A lone oni that no one can catch. Everyone will be captivated by its speed. And when the game ends and the mask is removed,
一人の美少年が。素敵。
he's really leading into it.
恋のスピード違反よ。
I wonder if another speeding violation is about to occur.
悪くない演出だ。乗ろ
では開始です。
The women wearing oni masks begin to run away. The men chase after them, looking a little embarrassed. Wait, you can tell it's a fake. It's not even the.
う。待てー。
It is incredibly awkward. Oh, okay, it's them being awkward. It sounded more like a. Anyway, only 30 seconds into the heart pounding tag, and the doki doki oniga, whatever. And the atmosphere is already looking suspicious.
はい、タッチ。
捕まっちゃった。仮面取りますね。
ドキドキ。
どうも。
どうも。じゃあテラスへ。
はい。
なんだ、そこまで好みって子じゃないんだけど、仮面を外すという前振りがあるだけで妙にドキドキしてしまう。
好みってわけじゃないんだけど、私を捕まえてくれたという前振りがあるとなんか頼もしく感じる。
Oh, it looks like the atmosphere is getting quite good.
その調子だわ。
I wasn't sure how it would go at first, but the Doki Doki Oniga seems to be unexpectedly creating a sweet atmosphere. Just as about half of the runners have been caught, and several couples have successfully formed.
おい、なんだあの子。やたら早いぞ。
Because Kawase stood out so much in his mask, many men tried to catch him from the start, but they were all being toyed with by his speed.
なんだか俺、燃えてきた。オスの本能が呼び覚まされてきたというか。あの子を絶対に捕まえてみせる。そうだな。あの仮面外してやりたいぜ。 中であの子の仮面の下、すごい美少女に決定した。俺も。なんだこの先、怖っ。
All the remaining men began to chase the masked Kawase in unison. Targeted from all sides, Kawase finally ran out of ways to escape. He was finally tagged.
さあ、仮面を外してもらおうか。
Reluctantly, Kawase removes his mask. The men hold their breath, waiting for the face beneath to be revealed.
俺だぜ。ふざけんな。
The heart-pounding tag game ended in a total failure, but still.
今晩よかったら食事でも。
はい。
It's a match, isn't it?
麦君のアイデアのおかげよ。あ ありがとう。
You're welcome. The request was successfully completed. Well, time to head to bed. There's only one event for today? Like running around was that long? Anyway.
兄さん、その前に一つよろしいでしょうか。
What's wrong?
あそこの壁。
Rika points toward the corner of the room. Asoko? Is there something wrong with it?
なんだかシミみたいなのが浮き出ているじゃないですか。
Stain? I walk over to take a closer look. Now that you mentions it, and there is indeed a palm-sized stain. Well, it is an old building. It's not unusual to see a stain or two.
そのシミ、最初はもっと薄かったんです。
Huh? Mate, are you saying it started faint and has been getting darker?
そうです。
But it hasn't been that long since we moved in, has it? Do stains really darken that quickly?
だから不思議で、しかも
Shikamo.
そのシミ、よく見ると顔みたいに見えてきませんか？
I'll make a foolish sound. I find myself staring intently at the stain. Inside the palm-sized round stain, I could see 3 small dots. They look just like eyes in a mouth. Wait, did it just look at me? No, that's not it.
何が違うんですか？
I look away from the stain and my voice slightly strained. It's called a pareidolia effect. When there are 3 dots, the human brain tends to perceive them as a face.
そういう現象があるんですね。博識な兄さん、ご立派です。
あ
ら。
Sumire and Rika are staring fixedly at the stain on the wall. Rika lacks any spiritual sensitivity, so that's fine. But seeing Sumire, a Dobutsu, doing it makes my anxiety spike. For now, anyway. I take out the evil repelling fuel I received earlier instead of the shield and soccer, which I left in the corner of the room. And then I place it beneath the wall where the stain is. Alright.
兄さん？あらら？
Don't worry about it. It's just a change in decor.
とてもご立派なセンスです。
Right. Let's get some sleep. That night. This is just a win. This is just a win. This is just a win. A mysterious sound echoes through the room. What's wrong? I finish Asagohan and am getting ready when Rika, now in her uniform, calls out to me.
壁のシミが消えています。
The stain that looked like a face has completely vanished, leaving no trace behind.
あらら。
Sume is staring at the sacred sake and shield I set out last night to exorcise evil spirits. The shield has turned black, and the sake has become cloudy. Sokka. I look up at the ceiling. It seems I really did manage to be a real ghost buster.
兄さん？
Rika, well, admit it seems I accomplished my mission.
よくわかりませんが、兄さんはご立派です。
I don't really understand it either, but I'm glad to be praised. My battle as a Ghostbuster is over. Whoa. Or so I'd like to think. Sumire, I'm counting on you to watch house.
すみれ、お留守番頼みましたよ。あらら。では兄さん、いってらっしゃい。
Ah, you too, Rika.
行ってきます。
Itadakimasu. We say it in unison and leave the janitor's room. For some reason, it makes me laugh. Okay, for today, it is Aino, right? There she is. Aiming for greater heights. I have reinforced Kasa. I will be conducting experiments at the lake again, so I would appreciate your cooperation. Usaba Aino. So, she's there. She mentioned something about increasing the strength even further, so I was prepared for this. Greater heights. And that sounds a little intimidating. But I might be a little interested.
一緒に傘を持って飛び降りたじゃないですか。
Ah,
さらに負荷をかけて実験してみたいと思いまして。
I didn't think it would involve 3 people though.
さすがに3人は無理だと思いますので。
Is it 2 people? That's just like last time.
中身が違います。
The contents? それは Boy, did he actually look at that? I was wondering why that kind of.
何を見てるんですか？まさか私のつつましやかなあれを。
The contents. The contents. Did I get fatter than before? Is this correct? Maybe it's not.
レディーに何を言うんですか？
Oh, he is referring to her. Did you get fatter than before? No. I just thought that might be a reason.
今日は助っ人を呼んでいます。
よう、依頼されてさっそうと現れたぜ。お？俺の力が借りたいっていうのはお前か？よそ者。
No, not me. Over there.
来てくださったんですね。
You, unlike everyone else, you're always just drifting around, aren't you? Even students are supposed to have various duties and roles, and this guy just looks like he's wandering around playing. Could he be the son of someone powerful getting special treatment?
説明しよう。最初いろいろと配属されたが、あまりの技術とスピード感によって俺の争奪戦が起こってしまってな。
Okay, that sounded like an excuse that basically no one wants him.
争いの元になるということで、今は感触に追いやられているのさ。
Is that for real?
ではこれはどうぞ。
Aino smiles brightly as she holds out a casa. We took out the casa and looked at each other. Huh?
え？
Kawas I stand at the edge of a cliff, sharing a single casa. A scene of 2 old friends. No, I don't even know. Is it a sight that defies classification?
いきなり呼ばれたと思ったら、どうしてこんなおぞましいことに。
Kawasa is trembling, his face pale.
なんで男と相合い傘しながら湖に着水しないといけないんだ。変に絵になっていてとても嫌だ。
I hate it too. The 2 of us jump and it turns out the casa can't handle the load. We just need to make it to the boat, Fune. But if the casa breaks before then, there's a high chance we'll fall straight into the lake. That would be a tragedy. If things get dangerous, I'll have to make myself disappear. I'll have to make him disappear? Oh, maybe it's right. I look at Kawase. He is also watching me with a meaningful look. Don't tell me. He's thinking the same thing. Okay, that is correct. Okay, that's correct. What a guy.
じゃあ行きましょ
Okay.
うって行く
Although I think it's, yeah, maybe the L I'm mistaken. I don't know. Let's see. Stealing my resolve, we leap into the air, sharing a single casa. Sugoi! Is it really? Is it actually holding up?
ミキミキ
What? What is the casa talking, bro?
いや何か音がするぞ。これやばいんじゃないか？
Apparently, as long as it's just creaking, it's fine.
本当か？なんかさっきよりだいぶやばい音が聞こえてきたぞ。これ本当に傘の音か？
Apparently, it's the voice of a raging sheep. That's also fine.
本当か？これはどうだ？だいぶやばそうだぞ。
Apparently, it's a boar with constipation.
便秘のイノシシ？妙に間の抜けた音が流れ出したぞ。
Isn't that the sound of an inoshishi finally relieving itself?
数字が来た？
I wonder if they actually got Aino's voice actor to do this because it sounds kind of like Aino. I wonder what's up with that then.
なんかキモい。気持ちよさそうでキモい。お前適当言ってるだろ。
No. Up until a certain point, I'm telling you exactly what the owner said.
途中まで。おい、今度は気持ち悪いハムスターみたいな声を出し始めたぞ。これはどうなんだ？
本当に壊れるときは気持ち悪いハムスターみたいな音出しますからまだ大丈夫です。
Oh shit. That means they're kind of close to that now.
おい、どうした？いきなり黙るな。
No. It's fine. In fact, apparently it's a sound of joy. Alright, Moogie. Let's see how we survive this shit.
傘が俺たちの負荷に喜んでいる？気持ち悪いな。
Mazui. That's the sound of a creepy hamster. I gently hook my finger around Kawase's finger.
おい、何をしようとしている？いきなり指を絡めるな、気持ち悪い。
It's their lock. I'm trying to unlock them.
何をしようとしている？
To put it bluntly, let go of the casa and just fall by yourself.
なんでだ？
Have you ever seen the movie Titanic?
豪華客船が沈むやつか？長いので倍速で見たぞ。
That's that's not a good way to watch things. I'm pretty sure some of you guys do that. Don't. Near the end, two people are clinging to the wreckage of the ship in the middle of the ocean. But in order to save the other, Jack lets go and sinks into the sea.
なんかあったような。倍速な上に意識が朦朧としていたから、海の上で2人が喧嘩をして女が男を海に突き落としているのかと思って見ていたが。
Don't interpret that so cruelly. Is this what my LLM is doing? It was a moving scene when Jack sacrificed himself to save Laura.
なんだと？じゃあまさかお前はシャックになろうと？
No, you're Jack.
ふざけるな。お前がローラならシャックにもなれるかもしれないが、なぜただの野郎のために海の木図シャックにならないといけない？
Don't go calling Jack sea debris.
さっきからなんか風に流されてゴムボートから遠ざかってないか？
Tashikani. It had finally reached a point where I couldn't afford to fall. Below me, the blue surface of the lake stretches out.
おい見ろ、アヒルボートが。
Let's try to land on top of it. If we're careful, we might not get wet.
わかった。
ふう、太陽が眩しい。あ、
Ken-san was riding the paddle boat all by himself. What on earth is he doing? The two men sharing a casa landed softly on the paddle boat.
ごきげんよう。
For some reason, their voices sounded muffled.
俺を変な集いに巻き込むな
The duck boat suddenly lurched into motion and spun sharply. The centrifugal force sent us flying out.
俺たちを落として一目散に逃げていくぞ。
I can't even be angry. I actually understand how they feel. I mean, what is that guy even doing? Spending all his time in the paddle boat.
暇なんだろう。
大丈夫ですか？
Well, I'm managing.
暴れるから着地点が狂っちゃいましたね。負荷実験は半分成功といったところでしょうか。さすがに男性2人に耐えきるのはギリギリでしたね。でもだいぶ先が見えてきました。
If that's the case, then fine. But where exactly are you planning to land?
それはもちろん空です。
Sora? Can you really reach the Sora with a casa?
お二人ともありがとうございました。
Now I'm curious about what's her whole deal. And there's still enough time to take on one more request. I'll decide on the next one as soon as I get back. Oh shit, okay. This one's important. I can't tell who's who, so I'm gonna click first. Seeking a Yusha. Retrieve and destroy the sealed taboo box. Reward. Negotiable. Client Sakai. Okay, this one's right. I wonder what it is. My adolescent blood is racing. I went ahead and accepted the job. I take a closer look. The handwriting is quite elegant. What exactly is a taboo box? This is some kind of dangerous material. Like a lunchbox someone forgot to open. Or a refrigerator has been left running for ages. If it's something like that, it's fine. And if it's an unexploded bomb, this isn't funny. And what really catches my attention is reward. Negotiable. Well, I guess I'll go check it out. With a hint of anticipation, I head toward the specified address. Sumiya-san, I'm here about the request I saw. The person emerges a stern-looking old man. His gaze is sharp. He carries an aura of someone who is no ordinary person.
来たか貴様が勇者か
That's not it.
名は
Muki です。
早川悪くないのだ
Oh, okay, he introduced himself as Hayao. Okay. He looks up at me and down as if appraising me, then gives a heavy nod.
わしは酒井だついてこい
He leads me to the backyard. A single old tree stands there.
ここだ
What's here?
この桜の根元に箱が眠っている
Sakai-san glares at the ground with an irritated expression.
わし自らの手で封印した。二度と世に出ることのないよう地深く埋めたのだ。
It's not something dangerous, is it?
危険で厄介な代物だ。
If it's that dangerous, wouldn't it be better to leave it to the town hall security division or someone like that?
いや、お前なら大丈夫だ。
How can he be so sure?
頼んだぞ、勇者よ。
Hi. I swallow hard.
明日、孫たちが遊びに来るのだ。
Your grandchildren?
ああ、そしてあろうことか、ここを掘り返して花壇を作りたいなどと抜かしよった。
Sokka. So, you want to retrieve it before they dig it up?
さよう。孫たちに、いや、家族の誰にも見られるわけにはいかんのだ。
Sakai-san had a look of desperate determination on his face. And this must be something truly extraordinary. I seal my resolve and grip the shovel. Wakatta. I'll dig it out.
頼む。慎重にな。
Shinchun. Is it a bomb after all? After digging for about 10 minutes, I feel something hard at the tip of the shovel. Sakai-san, I found it. What emerges from the soil is a rusted cookie tin. The lid is tightly wrapped in layers of vinyl tape. This is it, right?
おお、それだ。間違いない。
Sakai-san reaches out with trembling hands to take the tin, but his hands stop midair. He keeps glancing nervously toward his wife inside the house. He did say he couldn't let anyone in the family see it. Should we change the locations? He gives me a silent thumbs up. Just how much does he want to hide this? After about 15 minutes of searching for a secluded spot. Oh, this is a new background. We make it to the Mori. It should be safe here. Here you go.
いや、わしには触れられん。貴様、開けろ。
あれ?
わしには直視する勇気がない。
What does that mean? And just as he asked, I peel off the degraded tape and pry open the rusted lid. Inside lies a notebook. The title is scrawled across the cover in thick, bold marker. Subject 666 of the Jet Black God, the Apocalypse of the Bandery. Oh, his dark history as a Chunin. Seemed disparaged so many times. Suddenly, Sakai-san clutches his head and screams. Huh? Sakai-san? Daijoubu?
読んだな。貴様、今タイトルを読んだな。
I did, but is this a novel? I fled through the pages. I have become a subject, but I have not lost my heart. Even if the world rejects me, I will protect this love to the very end. Take this. The nightmare is an eternal recurrence. Nightmare Ouroboros. Okay. It hurts. It is a physical pain, but a sensation that feels like my very soul is being scrapped away.
やめろ！声に出すな！
I hope the localizers catch this part. Like, this is supposed to sound very chuny. Of course, the LLM would just read it and just describe it as is. I've been calling you Sakai-san this whole time. As it's written here. Is the reading actually Hyokai? Daijoubu, Hyokai-san.
わしをその名で呼ぶな。
So, that's on it. ところで、did you write this, Sakai-san?
若気の至りじゃ。誰にでもあるじゃろう。こういう時期が。
No, I didn't really have anything like that.
バカな。
If you think of this as a memory from when you were around 14, isn't it actually quite moving? I don't want to remember my Chuni days, man.
40。
Wait, what do you mean 45? Oh, shit. 45? That's seriously late blooming puberty.
あの頃はその仕事のストレスで何かに目覚めてしまったんじゃ。今はもう中二病は卒業したのだ。
At 45.
頼む、燃やしてくれ。今すぐに灰一つ残さずに戦火にて精進し、その一切を怪人に消してくれ。
You haven't graduated at all! It seems his Chunibyo spirit still... Chunibyo Tamashi still lingers. In the corner at the Mori, his dark history is engulfed in flames. Yami no... what's that? Yami no Kakko. Anyway. Watching the notebook crackle as it burns, Sakai-san's back looks somewhat lonely, yet strangely refreshed.
礼を言う。これで安心して孫を迎えられる。
No, but I think it's important to keep a heart that dreams, even at 45.
言うな。もう忘れてくれ。
On the way home, a thought suddenly occurs to me. Oh, new background. During my travels, I kept a notebook of lyrics I wrote while getting lost in my thoughts. If I recall, it's still in my pocket though. I take it out and flip through the pages. Quit traveling, go to school. Don't make me laugh. My textbook is always a blank page. My classroom's the vast sky, and the teacher is great nature. My school lunch is barbecue, and my indoor shoes are outdoor shoes. My kohai is my imoto, and my timetable is umme. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know how this is supposed to sound, so I'm just reading it as is. Maybe I'll just throw this away when I get home. It's better to sell your pads while you still can. I start heading home at a slightly faster pace.
兄さん、大変です。
Just as I'm getting ready to for bed, Rika burst in, looking pale and clutching Sumire. どうしたの? Weren't you going to take a bath?
はい、お風呂に入ろうとしていたんですが、すごいんです。あららら。
What do you mean?
星です。
Hoshi? Oh. This is... The Yozora is filled with a sea of stars. And there's so many that I can't even pick out the constellations. Ever since the Great Disaster, when the lights on the ground became scarce, this has become a relatively common sight in most regions. But... a meteor shower? A shooting star races across the Yozora, as if cutting through the stars themselves.
今流れました。
There goes another one.
星空なんてもう見慣れていたと思っていたのに。
Nature truly is amazing.
町の皆さんも同じようにこの空を見上げているんでしょうか。
They probably are. Ah, there's a speaker. I know. Of course she is. Koyomi.
また流れました。
They say if you make a wish 3 times on a shooting star, it comes true.
私やってみます。
A shooting star only lasts for a second if that. But the point is to wish with all your might during that brief moment. The three of us wait for the next shooting star. Hoshi, what would mine be? Just then, a shooting star streaks across the Yozara.
兄さんはご立派、兄さんはご立派、兄さんはご立派。あらあらあら。
I don't really understand Sumire, but what is that Rika's wish?
また流れ星です。兄さんはご立派、兄さんはご立派、兄さんはご立派。あらあらあら。兄さんはご立派、兄さんはご立派、兄さんはご立派。あらあらあら。
Rika is completely serious. Sumire is just desperate. I hope this light continues for as long as possible. I know. I won't make it in time if I say it out loud, so I wish for it with all my heart.
まだまだ願いますよ。あらら。
Rika keeps looking at the Yozara, her eyes sparkling. A little nighttime event. To make sure Rika's wish comes true, I'll just have to be a wonderful person. It smells delicious. Ah, Rika must be making asagohan. It has a sweet bread-like aroma. But there's something else too. Something comforting.
あー麦の可能性無限大。
I hear a strange song drifting over. Is she singing about how wheat is a versatile ingredient? Does that mean this scent is something made from wheat? Or mugi if you want.
そろそろ蒸し上がりますね。私も準備をしないと。
I hear the sound of fabric rustling. Is she changing into her seifuku? Is it already that time? Konojikan. I suppose I should get up. But Rika's changing right now, isn't she? Just get up, guys. Well, she is my imoto, so it shouldn't be a problem, right? Rika, ohayo.
すみれ、兄さんの目を塞いでください。あら。
Nanda, I can't see anything. The feathers and the honey are so fluffy. Fluffy is good.
すみません、兄さん。この衣装はちゃんと着てから見ていただきたいので。
What outfit? She's wearing a very specific outfit? What do you mean?
それは朝ごはんのお楽しみです。
Look. I guess I'll wait patiently then.
あら。
Tsunade clings to my face, looking apologetic but dutiful.
よいしょ。これでいいはずですね。さてと、すみれ。いつまで兄さんに無礼を働いているんですか。うる。
That's unreasonable. I feel bad for Sumire. I peel Sumire off my face and pet her. Then, looking forward. Yo!
天心召しませ。
Man, now I want some dim sum. No, I already bought some second eggs from delivery. I shouldn't buy more food today. It's amazing. Is she's not wearing anything underneath down because there's no light. I don't think she's I don't know how this works. Or maybe she I don't know. These are good times.
兄さん、どうかしましたか?
That's my line. I'm about to ask if Rika has lost her mind, but she wouldn't do something so bizarre without a reason. The bizarre part, well, it's not about her wearing kipao, but it's like I can tell that she. Okay, we're doing the analysis here. We're doing the analysis here. Okay, let's continue right now. Rika, what's with that outfit?
似合いませんか?
It suits you very well. It's just, it's so sudden. Is that a kihao?
この衣装を着れば食いつきが抜群だと渡されたんです。
It should be your appetite, but whatever. Goody for this. From whom?
ふみやさんです。
Masumi-cho Tourism, Migration Promotion and Child Rearing Support Division. Damn you! I thought, Fumiya-san, you weren't promoting such things, huh? What is this, Fumiya-san? What is this, Fumiya-san? Well, it probably doesn't matter.
夜の方が効果が高いそうなのですが、夜ご飯も中華にしましょうか。
No, that's forbidden. I can't let anyone see you like that, Rika. If anyone were to see the scene.
妹にチャイナ服を着せていたらしいわよ。
What is the Japanese term for kipao?
妹にチャイナ服を着せていたらしいわよ。
China.
それも朝からですって。乱れているわ。ああ、乱れてる乱れてる。麦くん、いいんだよ。いっそ増やしちゃいましょう。
Wait, what collection?
少年、男は越えてはいけないラインを見極めなければならない時がある。ぶっちぎりのオーバーランだ。
Overrun?
すべてが早すぎる。
君は最低だな。
This is exactly what would happen. For now, let's eat asagohan. You went to the trouble of making while it's still warm?
はい。では、あんまんからどうぞ。
Oh man. Now somebody wants Chinese food for dinner, but I can't. Arigato.
この町の小麦で作られた生地と、この町の小豆に麦芽糖で優しい甘みに仕上げました。
Sokka. The possibilities are for Mugi are truly infinite, Mugen.
そして、ふかふか具合と柔らかさは、私の二の腕と同じくらいです。
Explain. Was that information necessary? It is.
フミヤさんがそう言うと食いつき効果が高まるとおっしゃっていたので。
Base? Fumiya-san base? Masumi Town. Masumi-cho. Tourism, Migration Promotion and Child Rearing Support Division. Damn you!
何か問題があったでしょうか?
No. Yeah. It's fine. There's no problem, Rika. That's with the town's administration that they're trying to corrupt Rika. Let's eat before it gets cold.
はい。
The ampan is incredibly oishii. Totemo oishii. Rika changes to her seifuku and heads to school. The kipao is neatly folded and put away. I think about returning it to Fumiya-san, but Rika seems to like it more than I expected. I'll leave it be until Rika says she wants to return it. Sate. I should head to Meguruyai too. Nice. What's the conditions required to get that started? That's very interesting. Alright. Today is day 18. We're gonna do a Fumiya evento. Is anyone free? I need some help. Help. Onimichi. It looks like she's in trouble again. Are you busy? I look at the request form, then turn back toward Fumiya-san behind me.
そうそう。麦くん、手空いてたら手伝ってほしいな。
I don't mind, but are you asking for advice on a matchmaking event plan again?
今回は違うの。これこれ。
Various documents are scattered haphazardly across the counter.
帳簿付け。手伝ってほしいのよ。ページの上に項目が書かれてるでしょ。その項目ごとにまとめてくれるだけでいいんだ。
I can handle something like that, but what is this?
省庁のここ1ヶ月の出張関連の収支をまとめているの。
Chocho's business trips. Fumiya-san, do you do things like this too?
本来私の仕事じゃないんだけど、町長に頼まれて気がついたらいつの間にか。
Why is the Chocho asking you to do that? Especially you're dealing with 3 other stuff. Like, don't they have like the town's accounting, whatever? So, you've just been helping him bit by bit.
だって他にやる人いないからね。
Isn't there an accounting department or something at the town hall?
あるけど、町長周りのことは管轄外だって断られたらしいわ。
Wait,
町
what do
長
you...
が。
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why do I really like this expression of Fumiya-san?
自分でやってくださいって。
Okay, maybe there's something about his expenses that make them like they just don't want to. They're quite harsh on the Chocho. And so I ended up helping her.
まあ、昔からこういう仕事
And you ended up helping
嫌
her.
いじゃないんだ。男の子ってあれしたいこれしたいってぶち上げて頑張るんだけど、細かいことはほったらかしだったりするじゃない。
Well, I guess so.
私、学校にいる時もこの手の細かい仕事やってたから性分なのかもしれないわね。
When you were in school,
こんな町の学校だから生徒数はほとんどいないけど、一応生徒会もあってね。そこの副会長をしてたのよ。
and who's the kaicho? Huh. Your student days, huh? What were they like?
どうって今と変わらないわ。今より髪はだいぶ長かったけど。
Oh man, I want to see Fumiya-san. You know what? It doesn't matter her age is. She's cute. Naruhodo. I find myself wanting to see it.
同い年は私と数人だけでね。
Like, how many? Like, 3?
考えてみたら私以外みんな町を出て行っちゃったわ。
Did you ever think about doing the same, Fumiya-san?
どうだったかな。この町に特に不満もなかったし、外の世界に行ってしたいこととかなかったしな。そこまで憧れはなかったかも。当時同じようなこと話したらつまらないやつだなって言われたことがあるわ。
That's a terrible thing to say.
そうだよね。でもまあわかる気がする。我ながらつまらないやつなんだ私って。ああ、もうめちゃくちゃだ。頼むならもう少し整理してから渡してくれたらいいのに。町長もこうしてこれでわかりやすい。整った整った。
Fumiya-san, you seem like you'd make a wonderful wife.
バリアー。
Puts down the barrier, huh? Barrier? I don't mean it in a weird way, but the person who marries Fumiya-san will be so happy.
バリアー。聞きません。
Fumiya-san?
バリアー。どうも。
As I was working, Okaksha arrived.
あ、いらっしゃいませ。
ああ、ふみちゃん、こんなところで事務仕事？
はい。
大変ね。何でもかんでも頼られて。今度町長に会ったらボーナスと休暇出すように言っておいてあげる。
どうもです。
あら、麦くん、もしかして私お邪魔だったかしら？
いえいえ、いつものでいいですか？
ええ、お願い。ねえねえ、麦くん、聞いてよ。あれからうちの旦那さ。
The thing from before. What happened with it?
麦くんが言った通りにしたら途端神妙になっちゃって。男ってああなのね。
I'm glad it worked out well.
また口聞いてね。
If you'll have me.
麦くん、恐ろしい子。
Wow, I like this whole insert. We're chuds. And so I spend my time chatting with Fumiya-san and the Okakusha who would drop by from time to time. I slowly work my way through the bookkeeping and document organization. And there's still enough time to take on one more request. I'll decide on the next one as soon as I get back. Okay, I'll be right back. I just want to grab some water. Well, there's only one choice, but like, I want to grab some water. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. So we're gonna go to this event. An easy job where you can put mayonnaise and fillings into holes. Chikua. What is? Oh, okay, chikua. It's a task even a low IQ, brainless, weakling Nissan can do. Asami. What kind of sentence is this? When I asked Fumiya-san about it, someone who comes to town occasionally, runs the kitchen and bakes bread to sell. Doesn't even have a voice line. They just straight up show Fumiya-san and nothing happens. But they're having trouble because people just don't seem to gather. Or so she said. Well, with writing like that, I can see why. Well, I guess I'll go check it out. And so I prepared to head there, but a bakery? Even though it's supposed I forgot the whole. It's supposedly an easy job where you just put mayonnaise and fillings in the holes at Chikua. Why is there a dog stuffing things into a Chikua at a bakery?
あ、来た。依頼見てきたお兄さん？
The girl, who looks slightly younger than me, appears from the back of the kitchen. Ah, I'm the low IQ weekly Nissan, and you are Azami-chan?
うわ、自分で言うんだ。自虐とか痛いよ。それともいじめられたい変態？
Oh man, it's over for us. Can I go home now?
待ってよ、冗談だってば。心が狭いな。私はあざみ。お仕事しに来てくれたんでしょ？ほら、お仕事。このちくわたちにツナマヨをたっぷりと注入してね。
Mountains of Chikua are piled high before me.
やり方はわかるでしょ？
No, I'm not really sure what the finished product is supposed to look like.
お兄さん、穴に入れたことないんだ。
Oh man.
言われてみれば、そんな顔してる。
Man, imagine when we go back to the olden days with this kind of VN technology. Too bad.
初体験のザコザコお兄さんにツナマヨの入れ方教えてあげる。
ちょっと待って。What exactly are you making? What are you making by putting tuna mayo in Chikua?
は？
Azami-chan's half smirk vanishes, replaced by a look like she's staring at Gumi.
まさかお兄さん知らないの？ちくわパン
I haven't seen what the Chikuwa-pan is. Let me actually search it up really quick. Chikuwa-pan. Oh, there really is a Chikuwa-pan. Chikuwa-pan is a popular Japanese savory bun originating from Hokkaido, where the game takes place. It looks like, so a Chikuwa-pan is like, you have a bread, and inside you have a chikuwa. If you're not familiar with what a chikuwa is, it's like, I don't know how to describe it without showing a picture, so you could probably Google it by yourself, but it's essentially you're just, the Chikuwa-pan is like, you have a pan, and inside is a chikuwa, and inside the chikuwa is a filling, so, yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
え、ガチで言ってる？ちくわパン知らないとか原始人？
That seems a bit harsh. It's just not really a thing in Honshu.
そうだ。
The main island, by the
ま
way.
たまた言い訳がダサいよザコお兄さん。
Oh no. Zakoni-san.
ちくわパンだよ。ちくわパン。ちくわパン。
I don't know. What kind of combination is that?
は？ちくわとパンだよ。合体しないわけないじゃん。
Normally, you eat them separately.
本州の人ってちくわを生でかじってんの？リス？カッパ？
Again, if you're not familiar with Honshu, it's the main island in Japan. Neither squirrels nor kappa eat chikuwa.
私が教えてあげるしかないか。
Azami-chan picks up a single piece of chikuwa and thrusts it toward me ostentatiously.
いい？よく聞きなよ。ちくわのこの穴、何のためにあると思う？わからないでしょ。頭悪いもんね。これはね、神様がここにツナマヨを入れてねって作った奇跡のポケットなんだよ。
Kiseki no pocket. I can feel her immense confidence. No, chikao. It's the mark left behind after pulling out the bamboo stick used to grill it. Asami-chan's smug expression freezes.
とけ？
Tokke. The rat the fish space around the tokke stick. Grill it and pull the stick out. That's why there's a hole. Ana. Do you even know how to write chikuwa in kanji? It literally means bamboo ring. The only sound is the rippling of the oven fan.
そんなわけないし。
Man, that cope.
だってあんなにツナマヨがぴったり入るんだよ。計算されてるに決まってるじゃん。
Tuna mayo is semi-liquid, so it'll fit perfectly into anything. Semi-liquid? That's not a good translation. It's I don't even know the term, but it's not fully. It's paste, you know. It's paste.
うるさいうるさい。現実突きつけてくんな。
So, I just need to put the tuna mayo in.
そう。ほら、さっさと手動かしなよ。無能。
Hi. Even while we work, her verbal onslaught doesn't stop. And another Rian, some people would have liked it.
下手くそ入れすぎ
Don't you think it's better to be a little generous with it?
素人はこれだから困るんだよね。パンとちくわのバランスが大事なの。ツナマヨはあくまで引き立て役。ザコお兄さんと同じ。
Zaku-ni-san. Stress and malice are being kneaded into the bread dough.
焼き上がったみたいね。
On the tray bowl for an oven, several pieces of golden brown bread are lined up. A chikuwa peeks out from the center, and the tuna mayo is slightly charred. The smell is amazing.
あげる。
Arigato. Which is so some of this. Anyway, I pick up a freshly baked piece. Wow, that sounded crispy. You hear that? That was crispy. Oh no. No sound effect, never mind.
どう？美味しいでしょ。
She peers at me with a grin. It's frustrating to admit, but it's oishi. The sweetness of the pan, the bouncy texture of the chikuwa, and the piping hot tuna mayo all melt together. The person who thought of this combination might actually be a tensai.
でしょ？やっとわかった？ま、私の焼き加減が天才的だからね。
This really might be a work of a genius. I would let my immortal try some too.
じゃ、失敗作あげるから、その妹さんに食べさせてあげなよ。
Are you sure? The paper bag she has been stuck to the brim with plenty of plump chikuwa pan. Even though she calls them failures, they look like the most generous and delicious ones. Arigato. As I turn to leave the shop, a voice calls out to me from behind.
また人で足りなくなったら、呼んであげるから。
I leave the shop with a easy smile. The girl from the northern lands has a sharp tongue, but her pan is nothing but kind.
兄さん、
Nani?
兄さんは物知りですよね。
Ma, I've read quite a lot of books at least.
オメガって何ですか？
Since it's the last letter of the Greek alphabet, does that mean it represents the end? Or maybe a watch brand, or a really strong enemy in an old game. There's also omega fatty acids.
いえ、どうもそういうのではないようで。なんでも、アルファとベータもあって、そこにオメガというものが混ざるとか。
Oh yeah, try to remember that Rika's not schooled. Huh? I have an idea what she means. Rika, where did you hear that?
学校で先生がたしなみにとこっそり教えてくれました。
Why are they teaching my immortal at school?
兄さんはやはりご存知なのですね。
It's just information I picked up. It's not something you need to worry about, Rika.
そうなんですか？
If you dig too deep into that world, you might not be able to come back. I have no idea what they're talking about. This must be something that's only something a Japanese person would know. So I can imagine the localizers will try to explain this differently or try to talk about something else. Omega. Or more accurately, the Omegaverse. By the way, before this, I actually got distracted between the break and watching some anime emoto thing. And there was one episode about some fucking BL shit that broke my brain. I thought I was escaped that shit. Now I'm back with this shit. It is a specific subgenre of boys' love fiction. That kind of trope. don't fully understand the appeal myself, but I know it has a massive following, especially among women. Yeah, and anime is watching it. One of the Kodaka love interests is into BL. In fact, that's how the Shishiko met her. And then he had to read the magazine. It hurt my brain. Anyway, it just goes to show that human desire and sozo are boundless.
なるほど。
Sozoriku.
あれはそういうものだったんですね。
That, you say.
その先生がご自身で書いた漫画というものを見せていただきまして。
She's trying to recruit more comrades.
男性同士でその
Oh no 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 no!
ちょっとエッチですね。
I thought I escaped this shit, man. I thought I escaped this shit. No. Rika, it's developed quite an interest in it.
ですが兄さんが知らない方がいいというのでしたらもう触れない方がいいのでしょうね。
Yeah, I don't intend to deny that kind of thing. If you're interested, Rika, well, I won't force you to stop. I want Rika to be free to do what she likes.
本当ですか？では兄さんをテーマに先生といろいろ話をしてみようと思います。
I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid. That's a no. It was my Imoto's wish, but I flatly refused. That night, I wonder why. That guripa, a word I should be used to hearing. A word I should be used to hearing. Sounds like it carries a different meaning now. I just hope. Please, don't say you want to draw it yourself. Because Erika asked for it, I won't be able to stop her. There's some things that just... Wait, give me a second. I have to deal with something. Okay, back. What's where Asa going today?
トウモロコ
What? Why did you correct yourself?
トウモロコ
Oh,
この辺りではトウモロコシではなくトウキビというそうですので。トウモロコトウキビです。
oh, okay. So the line was delayed. Okay. Naruhodo. When in Rome, do as the Romans do, right?
あらら
Whether or not you can use the local vernacular has a lot to do with how well you fit in. But corn for breakfast, huh? Was it a gift?
はい、さっき学校の子が持ってきてくれました。もぎたてだからそのままでも食べられるとも言ってました。朝どりだからこそできる生トウモロコ生トウキビですね。
Give me a second. I'm doing this a lot. Okay, man.
いただきましょう。
ごちそうさまです。Wait, no. Itadakimasu. Because, it hasn't even. Oh. Amai. The kernels are popping in my mouth.
こんなに甘くてみずみずしいトウモロコ。トウキビは初めてです。
Oishii. As something freshly picked.
お返しにうちからも今度何か持っていきましょ
That's a good idea. But man, this is good.
う。あらら。ですが、一つ試したいことがあります。
何？
これを、
すき焼きソース？
これを塗って焼きたいと思います。
焼きタレ。
おろろ
A devilish proposal.
そのままでも美味しいのは承知です。冒涜とも言えることをしようとしています。ですが、どうしてもスキタレの可能性を確かめたく。
Rika.
はい。
You can.
あらら
We brush Rika's secret sukiyaki tare onto the corn and grill it. The heat fills the janitor's office with the savory aroma of shoyu and the rich sweetness of caramelized sugar. Moments
で
later,
きました。
ja,
あらら
the three of us bite into the char-glazed corn. We bite. We take a bite. Oh my!
おいしいあららら
We all look up at the sky and shout in unison. I ate too much.
10本もあったのにもうなくなってしまいました。あらら
I feel like just going back to sleep, but I've got work to do. Shikoto.
決して怠惰に流されない兄さん、ご立派です。私も学校へ行く準備をします。あらら
Only Sumire remains, rolling on the floor. I feel a little annoyed.
すみれ、丸く育つことがあなたの役目というのでしたら、結末は分かっていますね。あら
A burned raisin corn. Sounds delicious.
あらら
The emergency food. Well then, time to get to work. Off to Megurui. Alright, time for the 5th Aino event. We will be conducting an experiment. If you have courage, free time, and a sense of romance, please come help us. I wonder what on earth they're going to make me do. Are they going to test the strength of the casa again? But this isn't the lake. Surely they aren't going to make me jump off something else while holding the casa. I feel anxious.
麦さん、来てくれてありがとうございます。
Ah,
では早速、これは
what is it? A kite?
これを背負ってベルトをつけて
A kite is attached to my back and secured tightly with belts. I have nothing but a bad feeling about this.
この綱を私が持って一緒に走ると、あら不思議、麦さんが空へ舞い上がります。
Chotomate. I'm going to be the kite?
もうなってるじゃないですか。
Yeah. Even though I can fly with this kite, how do you plan on getting me down?
私が綱を手繰り寄せます。
That's the scary part. That sounds like it'll take a ton of strength. I can only imagine being tossed by the wind. Even letting go of the rope and me becoming debris in the sky.
大丈夫です。任せてください。力には自信があります。
That's the exact opposite of what you said a moment ago. Even though we do this, the role should be reversed.
私が宙に
I'll hold the rope.
いいですよ。
That was easy to agree with. Yeah, I think it'll take quite a bit of strength, no matter how light it seems. This rope won't stab, will it?
大丈夫です。私そんな重くないです。
I didn't say anything about that. I still think tying a person to something is way too dangerous.
そうですかね。
We should probably prepare something else to use as a substitute.
代わりになりそうなもの。
Why are you even conducting such a dangerous experiment in the first place?
それは空を飛ぶために。
Fly in the sky?
しまった。これは愛のポイントがたまるまでの秘密なのに。
So it's until you earn enough Aino points.
今のなしです。今のなし。
That's a bit of a stretch, don't you think? Flying. Materials. Are you trying to build an airplane or something?
勘が鋭い。名探偵ポトフ並みに。
What the f- Metante Potofu? She doesn't mean Puyoro. Puyoro, does she? No, I get what you mean. Huh. Hikoki. That's pretty amazing. It's not like it's something I need to hide.
危
You
険な
need
こ
to
と
hide.
ですから。うかつに話すと惹かれるかなって。うわ、こいつやばって。
No, I don't think that. More importantly, it's scary that you're conducting weird experiments without even knowing what you're doing. But when you say Sukoki, what kind do you mean? Maybe she doesn't mean something she'll actually write in, but a model or
こ
something.
れなんですが。
Aino holds out a flyer. It features a photo of a small handmade-looking hikoki spreading its wings in the vast sky. Burning Man contest, now recruiting participants.
毎年全国のいろんな湖で行われているんですが、町おこしのため今年はますみちゃんが誘致に成功したらしいんです。見てください、ここ。
Dore? Is there even a prize for winning? So good. So, you're saying if you enter this,
はい、
but it's coming pretty soon, isn't it? In 2 weeks?
実はだいぶ作業は進んでるんですよ。とはいえ結構ギリギリになりそうでして、こうしてお会いしたのも神様のお導きです。麦さん、一緒にコンテストに出て100万円ゲットしましょう。
Oh. Me? In the Burn Man contest? It does sound quite interesting, though. I'm a bit worried about Aino, though. She apparently already submitted the official application without even deciding on the team. Given that, I feel like I should probably help her out.
もちろん分け前は弾みますよ。
No, it's not the share I'm worried about. What should I do? The schedule seems tight, and if I help Aino, I might not be able to get much of my other work done. Okay, this is really important. The guy tells me to save here. Like, really important save. Like, this is something I should go back to in the future. But of course, we're gonna go help Aino.
本当ですか？ありがとうございます。では、今度私の家に来てもらえますか？
We're in that workshop. ああ、わかった。
ところで麦さん、さらにずうずうしいお願いなんですが、
なんだ？
ご協力いただくにあたってこの欠板状を。
A blood oath. What the? What are we doing, Aino? A blood oath?
我、飛行機の完成にこの身を捧げることを誓う。命約果たされざる時は、この血肉、命を鳥獣に捧げることによって死して空にたどり着かん。
Okay, let's keep here. That's way too much resolve. Do I really have to sign something like this just to help out?
麦さんはいいです。これは私が一人で書いた欠板状ですから。
What on earth are you doing by yourself?
私の決意を知っておいてほしくてお見せしようと思って。
そっか。
ちなみにこれは本当の血じゃなくてケチャップです。
What kind of determination is that?
麦さんがこっちの契約書にサインしてくれたらそれで。
Keiyakusha.
形だけのものですから、あまり気にしないでください。
My brother, you should read that Keiyakusha, man. My grandmother's last words were never to enter into anything called a Keiyakusha lightly. Dore. What's with the sentence down here? Party A shall not hold Party B liable for any injuries or after effects resulting from assistance.
これはまあ、お約束というか。
That's very sus, bro. There's no such thing as a standard clause like this. I can't let my guard down for even a second. Yeah, that's like a standard waiver that says anything that happens here in this trip, that's not our fault.
このタコをどうしましょう。
I have a record now. How about we tie a weight equal to my own mass to it and try to fly
ま
it?
さか同じ重さの動物さんを生贄に。
Sacrifice? Oh, sorry, I clicked that. Let's finish the whole line.
まさか同じ重さの動物さんを生贄に。そんなかわいそうなことは。
Sacrifice? What are you talking about? Wait, was I a sacrifice in the first place?
なんとなく。
Not dobotsu, but something like something heavy, like a niño.
そっか。生物である必要はないわけですね。
Don't call it living.
わかりました。同じような重さの人形を作ってやってみます。準備ができましたら、また依頼書を出しておきますね。
I'm excited for the next part. Good luck. Let's hope this request isn't life-threatening. There's still enough time to take on one more request. I'll decide on the next one as soon as I get back. I can't read, so we'll figure out. Liberator of thermal energy. A ritual to sublimate the life of the forest into the soul of flames. Reward fuel. Find fuel craftsman. That's a vague request. No, the other one then. Request repeat. Heart. I'll teach you the taste of pond. A taste testing job even a wimpy Niijima with no palate can handle. Heart. If you want to become a man who knows the difference, lol, come on by, Asami. This girl again. The man who knows the difference, lol, has a high taunting power. Last time I got mercilessly mocked, but the pond's taste was undeniable. It's kuyashi, but my stomach remembers the taste. Well, I might as well go. I want some pan too. Seeing the pan's taste, I headed to the panya. Panya?
あ、来た来た。ザコお兄さん。
Oh no, Sakuni-san. I don't know why they just recycled the konbini background, but whatever. When I entered the shop, Azami-chan is waiting for me, standing tall with her arms crossed. As usual, she wears that smirk that seems to mock me. Oh no. Is she one of those? I heard you were here for I was here for a tasting job. You're not actually here to have a professional food taster, are you?
失礼だな。新作を一番に食べさせてあげるって言ってるの。感謝してよね。
Maybe I should have made a much more effort on the translation of the random SI characters. I selectively use a cheaper LLM for like... Okay. Azumi-chan points to a tray. Lined up on it are long, slender pieces of pan, covered in a black coating.
どう？美味しそうでしょ。
It looked more like bread dough than show pastry, but there was no mistaking appearance. It was clearly an Enclair? Ah, it's rare for a bakery, but Enclair?
はあ？
The air freezes. Huh? She Ishikawa?
眼球腐ってるの？
They're not rotten.
じゃあ脳みそがカビてるのかな？頭弱々。ねえ、お兄さんの目には何が見えてんの？茶色い棒？
Yeah, it's covered in chocolate. No matter how you look at it, it's an unclear.
ブブー、不正解、大外れ。これだからザコは困るんだよね。
Oh no, Zako.
これはね、羊羹パンだよ。
Alright,
ようかん。
time to search it up. Yokan Pan. Oh, really? It really does look like an unclear. A specialized rectangular mold. Yokan Pan. Wait, no. No, they're pointing to. I was reading the wrong thing. I was reading the pan, not the Yokan Pan. Okay, let me try Yokan bread, because obviously pan means bread. Yokan, a traditional Japanese wagashi confection made of red bean paste, agar, and sugar, frequently served in a slice block form. Okay. Anyway, we're learning a lot of Japanese confectionaries today. Yokan? You mean that black square Japanese sweet served with kocha? No way. It's chocolate no matter how you look at it. Stop lying.
ちょっと近くで見てみなよ。
Prompted by her words, I moved my face closer to the pan. A black coating, a sweet aroma. However, it isn't the scent of cacao. It's more like a Japanese scent. The scent of red beans as a... Is it actually yokan?
やっと気づいた？遅いよなめくじ。
She shrugs her shoulders in exasperation.
パンの上に薄く羊羹をコーティングしてあるの。ね、中には特製ホイップクリーム。和と洋の奇跡のマリアージュ。
Mariage.
それが北の地のソウルフード、羊羹パンなの。
She has a look on her face that practically begs for ta-da sound effect. Coating pan with yokan. That's a wild idea.
あんパンだってパンにあんこ入れてるじゃん。一緒だし。チョコだと溶けちゃうけど、羊羹なら夏でも溶けない。先人の知恵なの。
そっか。
ほら、ごたくはいいから食べてみてよ。エクレアだと思って食べたら脳みそバグるから。
I do as I'm told and pick up a piece of yokan pan. That's a crispy sound. The texture is soft, fluff pan. And instead of the oily sensation of choco, what spreads through my mouth is a moist Japanese sweetness. It's sweet,
そりゃそうでしょ。
but it's not heavy. The sweetness of the yokan and the cream nama inside. At first, my brain is confused. It looks like an unclair, but it tastes like a Japanese sweet. However, the more I chew, the more the flavors harmonize. That's a flavor that seems to go better with green tea than coffee. This is actually good.
でしょ？私の作った羊羹コーティング、絶妙でしょ？
I might actually like this more than unclairs.
私はエクレアの方が好きだけど。
Oi!
でもまあ、雑魚舌のお兄さんにしては分かってんじゃん。
Oh no, Zako.
私の腕にかかれば羊羹だろうがタイヤだろうが美味しくできるってことね。
I don't want to eat a tire.
たとえ。
Azumi-chan begins picking the remaining yokan pan into a bag.
はい、これ報酬。余ったやつだけど。
Ah, arigato.
ね、これでお別れね。
Huh? Is that so?
私のパン求められちゃって大変なの。 それで別の町に行ってほしいって本店から要望があって、しばらくはこの町に来ないと思う。
Where are you going?
若茶らせ。
I have no idea what that means.
何分の分に遺跡の意、浅瀬の瀬で若茶らせ。
No, we need a localization for this one. I wouldn't understand if you explain the kanji to me. Okay, even Mugi doesn't understand. Okay, we're in the same page.
そういうわけだから、これから私本店から若茶らせられちゃうから。
So, you're being sent to Wakacharase, huh? I have no idea where that even is.
それじゃあね。
Might even be like a wordplay or something, but I don't even know what the wordplays involve.
もしあんたが若茶らせたいって思ったら、私のところに来なさい。今度はオランダせんべいと東京ケーキを食べさせてあげるわ。ザコのお兄さん。
No, I'm hungry. Ah. And with that, she sets off on her journey to Wakacharase. I haven't the slightest clue where Wakacharase is, though. What even are Dutch crackers in Tokyo Keiki? They both sound like things that have nothing to do with a panya. Well, I'll just look forward to being what Chakara said someday. Azumi set off on her journey. Okay.
あらら。
Huh? What was that?
あらら。
What's going on? You're making sounds just like Sumire.
あらら。
Wait, is Sumire happy? Does it think it has found a friend? The two of them glance at me at the same time.
あらら。あらら。
What? Is there an atmosphere here that says I had to do it too? Oh, ororo.
あらら。おろろ。
Ororo.
あららら。あららら。
Anyway, stop acting like idiots and go to sleep.
そうですね。すみれが何と言ってるかはわかりませんし。おろろ。
It did seem happy though.
ほら。
See? It says it was.
すみれ。あら。人の言語を介さず兄さんと通じ合って理解者気取りですか？
Rika really blames Sumire for no reason sometimes.
では兄さん。おろろ。
ん？
おろろ。
Oyasumi, Rika.
おろろ。
She climbs into her futon, looking happy. She really has a strange sense of rivalry with a bird. Oyasumi to you too, Sumire.
あらら。
Oh, day 20. I feel like there's more substantial stuff happening in the common route for anime compared to Summer Pockets. In Summer Pockets, they kind of spent a lot of time just speeding through the common route. Like the only common route stuff in Summer Pockets that was like, it felt like it was like a grand structured thing was like Kamomes, but the rest is just like randomly spending time with the heroine, and then their route just starts. Anyway, Asa. I wake up feeling unusually refreshed. I check the clock and see it's still over an hour before my usual wake up time. I wonder how long it's been since I woke up feeling this refreshed. I look over to see Rika still fast asleep. Sumire is still asleep too. You're a pretty laid-back bird, aren't you? It's rare to see Rika sleeping this soundly too. We haven't been living here for very long, all things considered. She's probably still adjusting and is just plain exhausted. I guess I'll make Asagohan today.
すみません兄さん寝坊してしまいました
Rika bows her head apologetically.
寝坊だけではなくまさか朝から兄さんの手を煩わせてしまうなんて
Trouble? I just make Asagohan. That when we were living in the tent, I was the one who made it most of the time, remember?
はいですので屋根があるところでは私が作ろうと決めていました
So she made a resolution like that. Anyway, eat up before it gets cold. Though I just threw it together with what we had on
い
hand.
いえ兄さんの手料理というだけでミシュラン星5に相当します
Michelin only goes up to 3 stars, you know.
限界を軽く超えるほどのご立派な料理ということです
I only made miso shiro and grilled some dried fish, though.
あららすみれも楽しみにしているようです
Yeah, let's eat. We sit at a table and put our hands together. いただきま
い
す。
ただきます
Rub-a-dub-a-dub-dub. Rika brings the miso shiro to her lips.
兄さんの味がします
What the hell does that mean? Huh? What kind of taste is that? She takes a bite of the grilled dried fish as well.
兄さんの味がします
What the hell does that mean? What do you mean tastes like Nissan? No, that impression is a little scary. Sumit is eating it too, but compared to when Rika makes it, she lacks enthusiasm. Animals are honest. Rika's Asago really is the best.
すみれ不敬ですよ
It starts eating vicariously. And does it have the same depth or aroma as Rika's miso shiro? I take a sip of the miso shiro myself and analyze it critically. Look, a she. Considering the ingredients are nearly
お
identical.
そらくお湯の温度が高すぎるのではないでしょうかお味噌を溶いてからは75度くらいに保つとお味噌の風味が生きてきます
I guess I've gotten used to high heat for making nothing but camp food. Yeah, you really you shouldn't let miso soup boil, by the way.
あと私は隠し味を少々
I'm kind of scared what that secret ingredient is. Wait, I'll be right back. Something's wrong with my sound. Okay, Matt. A secret ingredient? Don't tell me.
すき焼きのタレは万能調味料です
Is that really a thing? Well, Rika's miso shiro was she, so I suppose it must be.
入れすぎは注意ですがそれでも私は兄さんが作ってくれたこのお味噌汁好きです
You don't have to be so generous with your
い
praise.
いえ本当にとても美味しいです
そっか。ありがとう。After finishing Asagohan, Rika heads off to school. I'll wash the dishes, then head to Meguruyai. Alright, Sumire, stay here and watch the house. Mate, what are you doing? Sumire flaps his wings towards the dishes I just washed.
あらら
Is it blowing air onto the wet dishes? Were you acting as a dish dryer, by any
あ
chance?
らら
Arigato, Sumire. Maybe I'll have you do the laundry sentaku next time, too. You're starting to embrace the spirit of mutual aid, Sumire.
あららら
Okay, Fumiya-san. Following the great success of Heart Pounding Tag, we are now holding the second installment of Heart Pounding series. The second installment Doki Doki series, second installment. And what's this about the great success of Doki Doki Tag? There are so many things I want to call out about that, but didn't you learn your lesson from last time? Doki Doki Tag ended up being a total mess, didn't it?
そうだったかな。みんな楽しんでくれたと思うけど。
I feel like the series lost a lot of credibility when you tried to pass Kawase off as a girl last time.
でも、もともと連続で企画してたものだから、鬼ごっこが失敗したからって中止にはできないという事情があるんだよ。
So, for the second installment, are we playing tag again?
今日やるのはドキドキかくれんぼ。
Why are we playing children's games for like couple Kakurembo?
鬼ごっこはどうしても慌ただしくて男女が仲を深めるって感じでもなかったからね。かくれんぼならもっと落ち着いて話ができそうじゃない？
What do you mean? Talk more calmly.
隠れるところを探しながらどこがいいとか相談したり、偶然隠れる場所が一緒だったりしたら。あなたもここに？はい、一目見た時からここだと決めていました。僕たち気が合いますね。そうですね。なかなか見つかりませんね。そうですね。このままこのまま永遠に見つからなければいいのに。
Fumiya-san?
ナイスアイデア見つけた。
Fumiya-san, what kind of boso are you having?
鬼役にしても一緒に探しながらあれこれ相談して仲が深まりそうじゃない？
That does seem likely.
あのロッカーの中とかいそうじゃないですか？ええ、でもなんか開けるの怖いですよね。じゃあ一緒に開けましょうか。一斉のせで。そうですね。一斉のせ。って猫でした。
Jesus Christ.
ナイスアイディア見つけた。
Fumiya's just laughing at her own. It's like Fumiya laughing at her own ideas. Fumiya-san, you've been putting on quite a one-man show for a while now.
それで始まるのは15時からなんだけど、私と一緒に学校の中を調べてほしいの。つまり隠れるような場所で危険とかないか。
Sokka, that is important. It's an old school. If people try too hard to hide, and there might be unexpected risks. We should check the safety of all potential hiding spots. Fumiya-san is surprisingly diligent about this sort of thing. Even the idea itself is a bit strange. Fumiya-san and I finished checking the school. That will serve as the stage for Kakurembo. Wait, I'll be right back. Doing a lot of this. Okay, this is awkward, but I have to go. I have to deal with something. We're gonna continue again tomorrow. Hopefully I spend more actually time reading tomorrow. I was planning to read a lot today, but a lot of things happened today. But at least I got 2 hours in. But well, I'll try to aim to read way more tomorrow. I was really hoping to read a lot today. Oh well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Ciao.
し